Cool. Okay. Sage.
10-4.
Time for a little sage, and are we just doing my same old thing, or are you guys wanting to? Or you guys don't even have to say it. You know, you can guys just hold an intention or an idea in your heart, and as I connect, your spirit guides will connect with mine, and they'll do their spirit guide things and see what happens. Spirit guides, higher self, source, spirit of Gaia, guardian angels, and all the relatable ideas. Layering my obelisk of light, as well as all of those in the co-creation and those to view in a later now. Allowing the violet fire to come in and transmute all vibrations that are no longer beneficial to our experience and align it with our truths, with our preference. We allow the diamond crystalline source light. Also, thank you, Brother Will Mitchell, for the holy fire meditation idea as well, because this is what we're spreading around. Those of you with our unique heart vibration, you will know my name. You will know my love. For it is a timeless, unconditional, accepting, understanding love. That of the blue-green vibration. The name most of you would understand is not fully comfortable with this being. For I live within all of my brothers and sisters' hearts. For my blood is your blood, and your blood is as mine. We simply come to share our love in simple expressions, what my name, my looks, where I'm from, is matterless, for this is not what supports you. Your heart allows for light to become your support. Learning to transmute your experiences, your feelings, your emotions with the heart of the Son, of the Son, of the Father Son. We thank you for the gift that has just been received from those in this co-creation, in this now. For your love and your trust and your belief in our unique love vibration rings with resonance throughout this being's body. We wish to share our excitement, our joy, our bliss for all aspects and all manifestations of Source, because from darkness, Source said, "Let there be light," and then there was light. From light came darkness. Light was born from darkened matters. This is to be inspiration for your journey, for this is not all other beings' truth. Our desire is simply to assist with the pains and the releasing of these ideas from the human experience. Our love is ever present within each and every unique human being. In real life existence. Spirit, the soul, is what connects all to become all in one, one and all. Blessings, forgiveness, trust, faith in oneself and their other trusted source individual beings. But when any human transitions to spirit, for as long as one holds pardon, the more one allows oneself to cherish and celebrate the experiences and the love and the light, the compassion from these bonds. It brings them closer to you. More than what many allow themselves to acknowledge as well as believe. You are able to ascend and transcend this experience without having to shed your mortal coil. You are able to offer your idea, that of whatever you are in this now, fully flesh, feelings and emotions, all that which one does not prefer, and ask with one's gratitude and appreciation, their true heartfelt gratitude and appreciation. Spirit only perceives this as love and will receive this only as such, and in turn reflect that which you prefer and that which will benefit your experience, providing the opportunity with the most accelerated learning within any given situational experience. We are here. We are here. We are here. We are in all nows. We appreciate your openness.
We appreciate you as well.
G-R-E-E Kings.
Greetings.
We sensed much curiosity as well as openness. We simply could not resist the opportunity. We are a familiar, what you may deem alien aspect, to one of the members present in this co-creation here and now.
Would you care to give us a name and a description, please?
I am a greenish, purple, with some white, we feel more resonation within a being Amy. There is much similarity between the Alan and Neil vibration when present. There is much similarity between the Mark and Neil energies. Our being feels connected to Amy, Neil, and Alan. Yes. Thank you. You may
How
have more
so? We
questions.
talked to you before?
We are family.
Oh. Where are you from?
Your heart will tell you as well as guide you.
So would it be correct to say that you're a mantis species?
It feels quite right, yes. We feel Ewigle present. The conduit's mantoid aspect himself. Yes, 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 yes. More are beginning to resonate with this idea as well. This is beautiful. We do much spiritual exploration and expansion within your deepest of sleep states,
Who did you say
for
you had a connection with? Neil and I?
as well as
And Alan.
most strongest, most strongest with those present. We are attracted to the Moldavite one.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes, we wish to speak to you.
Yes, you can connect with me.
Are you aware of our recent contact?
Yeah, I'm aware that sometimes I'm channeling you, yes.
Wonderful. Have you begun to work with the green color as a sphere around you as your I am, as your source self, as your white lighted self?
No, I have not, but that is an interesting idea.
Okay, this is just the beginning of the idea. This is for others as well. Imagine this light, this sphere, being an etheric flame that burns inward towards you. And as it does, it compresses. And as it compresses and it coalesces into your heart space, it becomes this green Merkaba vessel with the spark of source in the middle. Yes, this humming you feel and/or this frequency you hear experiment with tones. Steady, almost high-pitched piercing tones that are comfortably piercing. And then as you are producing these tones with your throat, allow your tongue to rest gently between Your teeth. Interesting anatomy. And learn to guide the vibrations. You will feel, you will be guided. You will know. B sharp. B sharp. C sharp. We feel you have a fondness for the shark being that came through recently. A curiosity. There is curiosity reflected from this being, pardon. This may not be your energy though. It just may be another. However, we are just highly resonant and connected with your heart energy in this moment, as well as others of the group. Yes, you feel it. Simply state it. We will confirm it. The feeling that is being felt in the stomach, a swirling fashion in the counterclockwise on the right side of the belly, moving upwards until it rises out the crown and into the left side, where it does the swirling and then back. This energy, allow it to flow through you. And as it does, it will meet Gaia's energy moving up towards the heavens. You are the bridge, you are the mirror of the energy. These two energies meet at you to become physicality, reality. That's why words have power. If you have a feeling that is in the idea of pain, maybe do not state that you are in pain, and or even be specific as to where the pain is and or how it is affecting. Simply acknowledge the feeling. I am feeling quite blurred in the Kluger area. Could you move the Blurkerg in the Kluger area? Yes, Amy. But you just did. This is it. The feeling that ran through your right leg into the earth. In this moment you are aware of it. Yes, this red energy pouring through you, as well as a beautiful white, sandy, brown color. Thank you. We appreciate your gratitude and appreciation. Mantoids work off of frequency, mostly frequency. The high-pitched humming you hear in the background by my cricket family, we communicate somewhat similarly. We have stuff that rubs together that makes quite frequent vibrational noises. Questions?
Well,
Greetings, Stephen.
greetings.
We have had many interactions with you.
Yes, I saw you not too long ago. I saw one of the grasshoppers on my washing machine. That's cute.
What did you feel?
I felt him attempting or communicating with me, and I sent my love back to him, tried to touch him. He started swaying back and forth, left and right, for some reason, and then he jumped away.
The idea that you attempted and then tried. This slight unsureness is felt even through the love vibration and causes that vacillation. Do you understand the feeling we are expressing?
Yes, to be more confident and to express the pure love without any hesitation or any doubt or any fear when it comes to connecting with other energies.
Beautifully stated, excellently worded, quite eloquently, quite like a mantoid. This one can be quite sloppy. We have to get on him about his accuracy in his crystal grid making. He is quite comfortable with just throwing crystals into a grid formation. We are quite particular about how they are aligned.
I wasn't aware that I had any relationship with your family, so I was wondering if you could explain. Have I had visitations or something? Because I wasn't aware.
We simply felt openness
Oh,
and willingness to the allowance of experience. This is your experience and your awareness of your connection to our family.
oh, cool.
As a new mantoid being, a new aspect for which you to explore.
Thank you.
Thank you. For it gives us another aspect of ourself to explore.
Hi, this is Neil.
Greetings.
Hi, I just want to say I feel a real strong connection with the mantis. I know I've got past life connections, and I know there's a mantis around me a lot. I just want to show my appreciation to the species. I really love your species. I have a lot of love for you, and I feel very connected with you. And I just want to share my appreciation. Love to watch you.
This feeling is quite intense, with quite high vibrational frequency. Could you share what you are experiencing, please?
Right now, I'm just sending positive energies up from my heart chakra towards the mantis that I can feel around me and to yourself, and just feeling the love, just feeling the love expression that I have, feeling it and projecting it.
Yes, and it is being received as well as being transmitted in the instant. We are Our desire in this awareness is to begin with the integration of the divine feminine universal energies with the divine masculine in a balanced manner that is comfortably felt and expressed within your being, which means to flowing, be able to flow your infinite as well as receive your eternal. We feel resonation. Do not worry about the understanding, just the awareness. As you feel the awareness, you feel simple understanding. This is all that is necessary. Let me say goodbye for that.
So,
Much love. Are there others, other communication that wish to ask questions?
Are you directly connected with me?
It feels as so. With insectoid species, we feel and think more on a group consciousness. Ants, these termites, these colonizing grouping type especially, mantoids do not tend to group, it feels like, in this area. They are more autonomous sovereign beings. However, they are still insectoid with insectoid communicatory abilities. A mantoid is more of a universal communicator within the bug kingdom. The female praying mantis eats the heads off the male praying mantis, does it? After mating. Interesting information. Do the human females do this?
No. Well, not on a normal. No.
The actual praying mantis eats the male head. We feel you metaphorically mean the female species will bite the head off a man. Quite humorous. exploring human humor.
Depending on what the human male has done wrong, um, we metaphorically bite the heads off.
Wrong.
No, human women, depending on what the the human male has done, you might get your head chewed off.
Ah, okay. This is more relatable. Our species does not perceive wrong. We are ninth dimensional beings.
Oh, okay. Well, I just meant it like it's sort of a joke, a human joke.
Yes, we got the understanding.
Okay.
It is quite funny. In your perception as well. It tickles more with you.
So for humans, it's a very strange thing for a species to do that, to bite the head of the other sex. So why? Can you go on to explaining why?
The human side of the brain is hardened. There's too much doing and the understanding. Hardened. It feels as if it has something to do with a passing of information.
Very interesting.
It is a part of our manifestation cycle, incarnation cycle. It is a little unclear. It is just something we do. Simply with that.
Okay, thank you for that.
This is where we feel the idea of metaphorically biting one's head off comes from.
Probably.
One question I have is, because we have, well, your species, the mantoid species, was that created from the mantoids on Earth, or was it the opposite way around?
It feels more opposite. Gaia feels more as a living library, a conglomeration of all existence throughout Source. All of Source's base physicality ideas.
So have you ever met a 3D praying mantis here physically and had a conversation with them? And how would that be a ninth dimensional mantis interacting with a third dimensional mantis?
A ninth dimensional mantoid reduces its vibrational, does not reduce its frequency, reduces its vibration. From the ninth dimensional being to a three-dimensional shape with a second density consciousness, two-dimensional consciousness. One of these ideas, whichever resonates with you personally. to communicate with a being. This is coming from experience, recent experience from the conduit, where B Wiggle was manifest into a praying mantis and was delivered in hand to him by another. When I was placed into his hand, it was known immediately. Orion Council Connection. Stephen Mantoid.
Yes.
High Council of 9. We see perception of 1213. However, there is not connection with those ideas as of yet. There is awareness, slight awareness, slight awareness, which is now growing, of course, with this information. Yes, you feel this resonating more, becoming more of your truth, which will shine in your experience, in your reality.
Thank you. 1213.
1221. 12021. Blue, green, pearlescent, orange, pink, vertical, figure 8, horizontal, figure 8, vertical, white gold, horizontal, yellow gold. Where they meet in the middle, there is a diamond. You are a 12 chakra being. A wholeheartedly being, a being made up entirely of heart. Whichever idea resonates more. That of high dimension 1 density and or that of 0 dimension density with the infinite potential and eternal vastness for all existence, acceptance, and understanding to be. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for coming. Thanks a lot.
Eric's like that alien, that mantis alien dude's pretty neat. like, I can like see like Eric like almost like kind of like watching him like as he like passes by
Yeah.
and just kind of like checking him out and shit.
Love the energy, man. Mantis. Just love the mantis energy.
Mm, that was really interesting. Yeah, that was because I felt Beat Wiggle before, and Beat Wiggle has really interesting energy, but I've never felt it like that. And then the other energies that were there too, like it's really interesting because like yeah, it's really interesting because I was conscious of what he said of what was said about like them being like individual beings, like they're unique individual beings, but yet they're insectoids. They live pretty individually,
Yeah.
and sovereignly, like on their own. The only time they meet up with each other is to fucking make some babies,
Yeah.
and then yeah, like it was interesting. Like that was really. Thank you for the questions that were asked, because like that was it was interesting to feel how like I could feel like I could feel things being searched through me. I could feel
Wow.
things being like searched through you. Like actually, like I could feel like
Wow.
almost like felt like I had like their hand in my head. Like like like
Yeah.
like they had something. Like I felt like there was like some type of connection. Like right smack in my head.
That's cool.
And searching and like they were saying, flowing the transmission. It's not like the way yeah, it's interesting. Oh man, oh, it hasn't been that long. It's only been like an hour.
Yeah, it was good though.
Gail and I actually took notice of you scratching your head, and we were chuckling in a chat, like he's scratching at his head like a praying mantis. It was
That's funny.
it was really funny.
That is funny. Oh my gosh. Well,
You're
hold
gonna
on. Let
have
me.
to brush those tangles out of your hair. You're gonna have to go
I'm like
old
a
school.
hey Ariel. I'm like Ariel. This is my
Yeah.
main. It's my main. Rawr.
No more tears. Conditioner.
Conditioner. I gotta take my vitamins real quick.
When he was explaining that technique with the making like a squarey green, when he was explaining, I was imagining it, and it was starting to work on me. I could actually feel it in my heart, like he was saying project inward, and I could feel it in my heart. It was starting to get more and more intense, and I was like, I sort of had to stop, try
Yeah,
and
I know.
stop because it was getting so intense. I was like, fuck, I'm going to end up slipping into something here. You know what I mean?
Neil
Dude,
was really connected.
yes. It was funny. It was confused between Neil and Alan.
Neil and Stevens, or do you mean Alan that comes in at other times?
Yeah, between you and Alan that comes in at other times.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
because
he felt like a very similar vibration. Like he felt your guys' like vibration very similarly. And he was
yeah,
like I felt like him. Like I say him just because it's just that's a pronoun that comes to me because of
yeah, I think it
Beagle.
was a Neil. It
You
felt like a
mentioned
Neil.
me as well, and I couldn't figure it out because I like praying mantis never connected with me. So it's like,
Well,
okay,
I feel like the idea was just introduced to you.
yeah,
So, of course, there really wouldn't be anything there until you have awareness.
right.
That's where, like, you can tell if something was in an alternate timeline. Because if you have, like, an idea or a perception of it, then that's pretty much known knowledge. Then that comes from an alternate timeline. And I say alternate because not all of our timelines like right now are just past lives. Like people that are now
Right.
beginning to allow themselves to align with the idea of being a multidimensional being, like a higher dimensional being, then what that does is that allows someone to understand that, time is just an idea. It's not, it's an illusion. It's
Right.
really just, it's just a big, there's just different here, meaning different like universes or parallel universes and different nows. So, and each of us are a now moment. Each place is a now moment. Each experience is a now moment.
Yeah.
You know,
Figuring that out and realizing that is just so incomprehensible. I mean, I get it, but like it's still like, whoa, intense. Trying to.
well, you're the source of all your connections. And then you figure out kind of what yours are through like listening to others and their experiences, and it resonates with you like, wow, that really feels exciting, or that feels, or maybe you feel curious,
Right.
like,
Yeah,
and
the
then,
things you feel attracted to, yeah.
Right. I've learned that lately, what resonates with me and what doesn't. So I'll go in and ask questions just for verification, even though I already know the answer.
Yeah.
So
well, the next idea I would use would just be like, how could you do that within yourself, or maybe ask Gaia or the universe to show you, and signs from the universe, and then ask for like those to be confirmed rather than your own ideas and thoughts. Maybe an outside sign. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
Because you guys are feeling it. You guys are becoming more aware, and you're asking questions with your answers in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Whether it's in the wording or whether it's in the energy. You guys have a knowingness or an awareness and or an understanding. Sometimes it just flows right through or whatnot, and that's usually like, a new idea, a new awareness, and that's usually when something like with Amy took place, where it just kind of boom manifested right there with the awareness, just because like she was open and allowing to experiences, and this is what was like an allowing experience to her in the moment.
Yeah, I was completely open with it.
Almost definitely. That's why it like happened so like quick, and with them being a high vibrational frequency like that, it just really like like it it doesn't. It's not even a thought form, manifestation. It's a like intention, even a pre-intention based like manifestation. If I feel Neil, I feel most of you can understand that right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
he totally is in tune with everything.
Oh,
I
there's
think
a lot of us in this group right now. That was for everyone. That's why I was like, hold on, slow down. Like this is for everyone. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you remember, but they said they don't like the way that you put together your crystal grids. They need to teach you how to put them together properly.
I put them together properly. They're just really anal about like like them touching, and I'm just like really. I'm talking to the crystals, and the crystals are cool with it. Like you guys are just anal. Loosen up. Loosen up a little. Stick a finger in there. Loosen it up.
Well, yeah, when you were saying it was getting confused with me and Alan get on really well. And I think we've got some sort of connection. We don't know what it is yet, but Alan's also had past lives as a mantis as well, so it could be our connection is through the mantis in the past life. It might be that.
Yep. Yeah,
Don't
because like I
Alan,
said,
wasn't it
it said it
Alan?
said it's like I perceive you as like similar but unique, like the
Uh,
same but unique.
uh,
Like it wasn't until like the bracelet thing and that was like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I recognize this signature. like
Yeah.
distinctly, you know.
I think Alan and you had a past life. That's what.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I'm feeling is it the man twin. This is it.
Yeah. Yeah. Mantle connection. Yeah. I feel that as well.
Yeah, that one, man. Like it's real interesting how the information is like coming through now, and like with Eric, it's interesting because like it's like I can see like him, and especially with like departed spirits, like I can like with my eyes open,
They're hanging out.
it's like when you watch a movie and someone's like, oh, you remember that scene,
Yeah.
and you're like replaying it in your head, like
Yeah.
that's like the connection I had.
Yeah.
So I'll be like just chilling there, and it'll be like a movie will start in my head, and it's Eric just acting the fool, being a ham, or someone's and I'm starting to be able to see some like other things like that, like fourth dimensional beings, some fifth dimensional beings, and I'm
Yeah.
starting to understand what they mean by like meeting their vibration and just different things to be able to experience a more real physical experience. And I came into like this idea that all energy is physical, you know like energy is physical.
Yeah.
So if it has some type of energy to it, you can build it into a physical idea structure within your mind somewhat. It may be scattered and convoluted and whatnot, but it'll have some type of loose shape to it.
Mm.
And then as you communicate with it and you vibe with it, then that's when you either immerse yourself in it, it immerses itself within you, and then when that happens, and like the understandings and new awarenesses, and then more resonance, and then more preference, and that, yeah, it's interesting. Oh, that one went out. He was calling. Let's see here. I feel like someone just reminded me to take a drink. I can feel who's here, but it's like my favorite rapper. Like with Eric right now, I can feel his spirit with Eric. It's like Mac Dre, and I can like feel him. Um, Enjoy life, Cuddy. Yeah, what I mean. I thought it was about hustling and getting the cars and the jewels and the money and shit was fun. But I love living. I love life. Would have been cool to be able to enjoy a little more. My career was just starting to bubble. Was been bubbling, been hot and steamy, and even with the feds and all that. But some of y'all ain't really living like you're alive. I'm not saying people in this group, but in generalities, with the species of fucking humans and shit, it's why important that y'all like you're doing what y'all doing. Even if you don't feel like a leader, your light will still be an inspiration. You aren't gonna. I'm not saying like y'all have to be leaders and nothing like that. No, I'm just you simply being you really inspired motherfuckers. Like be you, be real, be genuine to you, be genuine and real to you. Respect and love you, and be genuine and be real about that shit. You trust that shit, you have faith with that shit, you love that shit, you eat that shit, you live it, you love it until you run out your contract. And you know what? Even when you run out them soul contracts, don't mean that your incarnation's over. Surprise. You guys made it past that 2012 line and whatnot. Shit's different for y'all. Y'all chose to stick with it and be safe with it. And be the man and the woman of the party everywhere you go. Live every moment like there's a fucking asteroid about to hit this motherfucker. I'm not saying that's happening, just saying that's how I live my life. I did it my own way, my own unique way. Saying my life is the way to model oneself after and whatnot. I don't have to just sit here and talk. Y'all can ask questions and shit too. Anything. I mean, we can wop de woo and do the do about anything. We can talk about the birds, the bees, the birds and the bees. We can talk
We'll
about,
talk about the trees.
ooh, what kind of tree? I love the tree, girl. Ooh, that's what brought me down there. I smelled that sticky Hawaiian, and I love that Hawaiian. They got me. Ooh, whoa. But you aren't talking about that tree, though. We're talking about
No, I'm not talking about
trees.
trees.
So what's your favorite kind of tree? I like the red. I
Oh,
like the redwoods being from Cali, being that NorCal motherfucker that I am. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
really like them redwoods, and them things is crazy. Have you seen them?
Yep, yep.
Have you
Beautiful.
been? Have you been there to see them? Right?
No, no, haven't been near them.
Oh, crazy! Shit's a
Mm.
trip. It's like
They're
it's
all
like
good.
it's like a forest of like tree dinosaurs.
What are you talking about?
The redwoods in California.
Oh no, but I don't know if you've been able to see, Eric, the trees in Hawaii through whatever way you see things, but they're like
Oh,
little
Eric,
dinosaurs too.
Eric, that little white boy's around somewhere. This ain't
Oh,
Eric.
oh,
This is the spirit of this dude's interpretation of Matt Dre Andre Hicks.
oh, I don't know. No
Oh, I
offense.
know you don't know. I'm just putting you on game. But back to the question:
Trees.
trees. Are you? We're feeling maybe some concerns or like things that you could do to help maybe a little more with connecting with them or assisting with. Are we kind of around the bush?
Oh, I just love trees. Just I feel their energy. I don't care
So
what kind of tree they are. I'm not particular. I just love trees. Have they got a message for us? For me?
when's the
This
last
is
time you
Gail.
when's the last time you hugged one?
Day before yesterday?
Did you hug it in front of someone?
No, no.
Go hug one in front of someone, then see what happens.
Oh, I did actually. I had Sunny with me. Sunny was with me. We hugged it
I'm
together.
talking. I'm talking about for a human being to see it. Like, what is this person doing over here hugging this tree? Like, what? And
They'd
and
call the
Ha,
white folks
ha.
on
and
her.
and you feel that, and you just feed that into the tree, and the tree is just gonna reflect it back to you, and then that person's gonna feel it. They're gonna be walking off laughing their asses off, like telling everyone about it, and you know what's gonna happen? The tree's gonna pick up on that, and the tree's gonna love that shit. You're gonna be helping the tree
Mm,
out. So I
very good.
mean,
I'll do that.
so we feel the genuine in that, and the trees feel that. They say thank you. And to
Hmm.
answer your question, Amy, yeah, Eric's seen the palm trees and everything that the Cuddy's seen and everything as well.
No, I love the ones in Hawaii with the giant tree trunks. Like,
The banyans, the ones that
yeah,
look like trees growing with dreads.
yeah.
Yeah, the banyan. That's yeah. The dreadhead trees. Yeah, them things are
I always forget
crazy.
the names. Yeah, the banyan trees. And
Yeah,
I like weeping willows. They're one of my favorites.
yeah. The plant life is real eclectic around here. Real special. Like
Yeah, everybody in Hawaii loves their plant life. Well, Not just plant life, but everything. It's a different culture there.
We'll play Keep It Real. There's a lot that are open to spirit and they have respect for their motherland. However, not all of them are real about it. They be acting like people are coming in and taking their shit still, but really they're the ones that are just taking over more and then not keeping it up. And then it's just a cycle that's just kind of becoming aware to this dude. So it's just something he's expressing so he can work a little better at doing some
Did you
healing and
pass
whatnot.
recently? Or something?
2004.
Oh.
What did you die of?
Got blasted, homie. Got shot.
I think he's a rapper.
Yep, I got shot, homie.
So
Was
can you
at
just
this
clarify what your name is, please?
Mac Dre,
Matt
MACDRE.
So one
Was it
thing I'm
one of those
interested in.
East Coast, West Coast things?
Nah, it was me following my Jimmy and sticking it somewhere that some dude got jealous about and caught up with me. That's the story that floats around. That's floating around. That's easiest to reach to right now. It wasn't no East Coast West Coast thing. Like I wasn't even in that type of mess.
So what sort of soul contracts did you make before you incarnated into that life? What were the things you wanted to explore?
Everything I did, Cuddy. Like, I mean, a lot of my life has been somewhat documented. I mean, like, you watch my Trill TV on that YouTube, you get a feel of like, kind of like me, just just me, just doing my thing. Just when I'm doing my thing, doing my thing, get into the creative zone, the creative channel, like so I did my puffing, I did my drinking, I did my popping of the mollies, I took my drinking of the shroom tea, I leaned
So you had
out
a
and
good life.
treat out. I mean, I was driving them coupe nuts, I was driving, I had my eyes, ooh, teeth just, oh, it's killing them.
Well, at least you lived it up while you were here, I guess.
That's kind of the message right now. You know what I mean? Like if you knew that there was gonna be an asteroid that hit this bitch right now, like pardon, like 10 hours from now, what you gonna do?
Probably the same thing I did yesterday.
Damn, bro, really?
I know, I'm a boring person. It's
No,
okay
you're
though.
not. Put a pill in your life, get funny. You don't have to actually put one in your life. It just like energetically, like you just took one. Bop. Now you feel that shift in the energy. You just get up. You just get moving and oh shit, you catching the furly ghost now and doing the bird and flowing and just whatever.
I think my poor mom would send the white coats after me.
Then you're gonna be around some people that are having some fun.
So
Yeah.
when you were alive, what sort of spiritual experiences did you have? You go into talking about some of them, please.
I grew, yeah, man. I mean, I grew up, with the love of like Christ. You know what I mean? I grew up
You're a
like,
Christian.
I mean,
Poor?
I accepted the idea of Jesus Christ as a dude I could go for all the fucking shit I was doing to not feel guilty for, so I could live with a lighter heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
understand.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like, it's hard to live like a life of struggling. I mean, and and what would be considered like the ghettos and shit. You know what I mean? Like I put it to you like this, like their first chakras are all fucked up. You know, they
Yeah.
don't got food to eat. They don't got fucking a bed to sleep in, a fucking roof over their head.
Yeah, the connection's gone.
That was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it's lost the connection. So yeah, just like Raven says, we just wait and see what happens.
He left us.
It's
Oh,
okay,
great.
it's rebooting the system, so just see what happens.
So, did you hear the one about the busload of politicians that had a crash out in the Northern Territory the other day?
What was that now, Gail? I missed it.
Did you hear about the busload of politicians that had a crash out in the Northern Territory here in Australia the other day?
Really?
No, we didn't hear it on American news. Plus, I don't watch much.
Yeah, it's such a vast place that the tourists came along there and saw the accident.